Hello there, welcome to my humble little channel. My name is Adam Weir. Now, I have been going through a lot of spiritual stuff in my life recently. If you do not know, in 2023, around about my birthday, which is in June, I had psychosis. I went into hospital for 3 months, and the main reason I went into hospital was because I had developed the belief that I was God. Now, this was a really, really tricky time in my life because I was wrestling with so many ideas, so many concepts, trying to figure the universe out. And the nurses and the doctors and my family obviously told me not to think like that, to believe that I'm God. So for a couple of years now, I suppressed that thought, I suppressed that idea, and I was trying to look externally for answers through. I actually went Christian for a short period of time in hospital, and that was very, very strange and emotional. But then I let that go. I've not studied, but I've listened to so many lectures of like philosophers like Alan Watts. I've read about like Marcus Aurelius. I recently, so that this is really interesting. So up until just a few days ago, I kind of hit a realization. So all this time, I was trying to suppress the thought that I'm God and trying to figure everything out. But now I've come to the realization that everything is God, not just me, but you. That tree behind me, my backpack. Everything is a reflection of your innermost, highest self. Now, recently, I was on YouTube, just doing my thing. I spend quite a lot on YouTube, which is ironic because at the end of my videos, I always say stop getting high on YouTube and start getting high on life. I need to start taking my own advice. I kept getting Jesus and Christianity videos recommended to me. Now, I'm not subscribed to anything Christian. I don't like Christian videos. What I mean is I don't click the like button, but I also don't really like Christian videos either, but I'll get into that. Yeah, I kept getting videos about Christianity, and it was like the universe was just shoving this religion in my face, and it was really annoying me and stressing me out because I was like, hold on a minute, right? So, the universe itself is telling me that I need to bow down to a god that is, well, I'm gonna say evil, and I want to say Christianity is a bit evil. I don't like saying that. I know so many people are going to disagree with that, but allow me to explain myself. The problem with religion is the rigid laws around it. Like, for example, the fact you have to go to church, you have to read the Bible or the Quran or whatever religion you follow. You have to follow these strict rules, and you have to do very specific things. That never stuck with that. Never sat right in my head. So I kind of came to I came to the thought that I had to believe in something externally to myself, which I do. I don't believe I'm God. I know there's something greater than what I am, but I know that I'm a vessel in which the universe inhabits to have experiences. Here's my theory. So hold on, I'm kind of going off track. Let me go back to the Jesus videos. I apologize. I've got ADHD. I go off topic a lot. So I kept getting recommended Jesus videos, and it was kind of annoying me. And then eventually I realized something. The universe isn't trying to make me worship Jesus. It wants me to just take on his mannerisms. Try be sinless, be kind, be loving, be a good person. And as soon as that realization hit my head, the videos stopped coming. I've told my family this. I've told the doctors and the nurses this. They said it was a coincidence and it was my psychosis coming back. So I've come to the conclusion that yeah, I am God, but not in a and not in like a high fatherly figure way. Like I said, I'm a vessel in which the universe is communicating to you to help you remember what you are. I'm not the first person to say this. There's like in Hinduism culture, there's a strong belief that the universe is an act. It's a play, and everything and everyone is a part of the ultimate divine itself. So I've realized that God, this is something that I like is I'm so happy I figured out. God is not found in a church. It's not found in a book like the Bible. It's not found in prayer. God is found in solitude, meditation, love, kindness, and looking within. We all have divine energy within us, and when you, like, this is the thing with prayer, right? I tried prayer before, but it always felt weird because I knew deep down it doesn't do it. I don't think it does anything. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe prayer has worked for you, but prayer for me is just done nothing. I like to meditate instead. I like to bring in conscious, like, what am I trying to say? My point is, God is found within, not externally. So this kind of raises the question: what was life like before the whole universe happened? Well, here's my theory that I stand by quite strong. It could change, so I don't want to, make a video that's talking about all this and then my opinions change. But before time, before space, before anything, it was just us, a collective consciousness of infinite potential that had access to infinite pleasure. Gardens, music, women or men, if you're a woman and you like men, like, it was infinite pleasure. We got bored, we got upset at the fact that we were so powerful and there was no such thing as, like, fear, there was no doubt, there was no regret, everything was perfect. So we decided to create space, time, limitation, pain, come together as a collective consciousness and incarnate as all sorts of different things: humans, insects, trees, plants. This little thing I just found on the ground, I don't know what this is. God is everywhere, and it's within you. It's not without you, it's in you, and you have to realise that. Now, through the universe shoving Jesus in my face, I realised that the universe doesn't want me to worship God, because why would an all-powerful God want worship? Why would an all-powerful God threaten you with eternal punishment if you smoke a joint or just simply don't acknowledge God's existence? Why would a God want to punish you for not believing in it? I don't want to call it a him, it's an it. It's an energy, it's an everything. God's in everything. Now, I'm not saying that you have godly powers and you have the ability to make magical things happen, but this is where gratitude comes in. Instead of praying and begging for things, be grateful for the things that you do have, because all the universe wants for you, the universe does not want your worship. The universe is everything you think is not you, and it loves you unconditionally, even when you sin. Now, I have danced in sin quite a lot in my life: lust, gluttony, wrath, greed. I've not done anything terrible in my life. Like, I'm actually an alright person, but my point is, I've dipped my toes in sin, and I've realised it's something I want to eliminate for my life, for myself, because I want to try be a good example for people, I believe when you eliminate sin from your life, not out of fear or not out of fear or trying to make someone happy, but for yourself, because when you eliminate sin from your life, which is something I'm actively working on, things just become clearer. You become free. You realise that you are everything and everything is in you. So instead of suppressing the thought that I'm God, I've started to embrace it, but again, not in a literal sense, because there is no such thing as a God, Father Almighty, because we are God to the Father Almighty. We are it. And like I said before time and space, we were infinite. We had infinite potential, and life, existence got boring. So we decided to hide from ourselves, and that's exactly what God does. It hides from itself so that it can discover itself and experience everything like it was new. Does this make sense? Now, my goal for this YouTube channel is just to simply teach, spread love, and try to give you insight in the important things in life. I'm trying, like I've said, I'm trying my best to step away from sin. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm not trying not to lust. I'm trying to focus on the things that actually matter in life. And like I've said, I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm doing this for myself. However, I do hope that my ways do encourage other people to do the same, to become sinless. Now, you don't have to become sinless, because that can be quite unrealistic for people. But if you do manage to become sinless, you will be free, you'll be happy, and you will see the truth more clearly. You will see the divine within yourself. And you will discover your purpose. I've discovered my purpose. Well, I think I have. I've not, I take that back. I've not discovered my purpose, but I'm on the steps to discovering it. And the first quest, as part of this new journey that I'm now on, and embracing my divine nature and trying to let other people see that within them, is to step away from sin, work out, spread love, try and make money through trading, which is something I'm going to probably start making videos on. Actually, I'm going to start live streaming that, hopefully. I don't know if it's something I'll stick to, but we'll see. I just want to focus on the things that matter. And just, yeah, I have no other way to word that. You might think I'm crazy. I don't care, because this is a thought I've been wrestling with for almost a couple of years now, and I've finally understood what it means to actually be God. But again, I've not to be worshipped, I've not to be praised. Nothing's to be worshipped, nothing is to be praised but yourself. However, that can be contradictive, because then you ask yourself, why do bad things happen? Why does the universe choose to have bad experiences for itself? I don't have that answer exactly, but my theory is that it's for the greater good, so that we as a collective consciousness can evolve, grow fearless, grow powerful, and become whole again, one again. I don't know if there's anything else I want to say, other than just keep looking within yourself and do the best you can, and know that you don't have to do things like go to church, read the Bible, pray. You don't have to confess your sins. The universe already knows what you've done with the terrible things that you've done in your life. And if you really want to apologize for your sins, then change who you are, and the universe will be grateful. Everything that is not you is God, and it's watching out for you. And that includes me. I'm watching out for you. I'm not saying I'm God, but I'm a mirror. That's what I am. I'm a mirror for you. Does that make sense? Look within, meditate, do good for yourself, be kind to others, forgive people, and you will find so much inner happiness, inner peace, and everything will just start to fall into place. You have to, before you came here, we made a pact of trust with the universe, to not only trust it, to make our lives unfold the way they're supposed to, but the universe also puts trust in you. And it has a lot of trust in you. Not to be perfect, but to remember who you are and come home again to where you've always been. I plan on making more longer length videos. I want to start doing videos talking about training and philosophy and other stuff, even though my philosophy is Alan Watts' philosophy and Hinduism philosophy, that the universe is an act, it's a play, and we are all the universe expressing itself in so many different, both beautiful and ugly ways. But it's up to you to choose the light, because when you choose the light, good things happen. I don't know what happens when we die, but I know of one thing: you're not going to go to hell for not bowing down to Jesus Christ. I can assure you of that. That's what I don't like about religion. It's structured around fear. And it's a shame, because I actually really like Jesus Christ. I think he is a great guy. I do not believe he was magical. I just believe he was a wholehearted, awesome person who too knew he was God, and tried to let people see that within themselves too. He wasn't the only one to do that. Many people have, and I'm just another one of them. So I am you, and you are me. You are talking to yourself through this video. It's a wake-up call. So stop looking without and look within through meditation. And that can be on your bed, that can be in the forest, that can be in the city, that can be in a park, it can be anywhere. God is everywhere, and it's always hearing you. It can read your mind, it knows what you're doing at all times. It's everything that is not you. It's a orchestrated play. It's like a lucid dream that we can manipulate and mould to the way we want it to. Life is what you make it. Sorry, I just got a little pop-up on my phone there. But anyway, I'm going to end the video now anyway, because I think I've said enough. I think I've spread the words that I want to spread. But yeah, I plan to do more on this channel. Don't know what exactly, but we'll see. So yeah, stop getting high on YouTube and start getting high on life. And may the universe bless you.